It's Musical Minutes with Mr. B, Mr. B, Mr. B. It's Musical Minutes with Mr. B. What will we learn today? All right, boys and girls, here at the Blunston Studios, it's your old YouTube pal, Mr. Blunston. Get ready for Halloween. That's right. So we're going to cover a couple of Halloween songs this week. And the first one is the Monster Mash. Now, I've got some harmony to it, so I'm going to call up my two best buddies, Frankie and Ellington, to come on up here. They've been in the Blunston bubble for the last 14 days, isolating to get ready to sing this to you. All right, so we're going to do the Monster Mash. And the harmony part, guys, goes like this. Nothing's better to do a Monster Mash with a couple monsters. Isn't that right, kids? All right, here we go. So your part goes like this, guys. Ooh, Scooby-Doo-wah, ooh. Scooby-Doo-wah, ooh. Scooby-Doo-wah, ooh. So you're with the chords, and then when we get to the chorus, you say, he did the mash, and I'll say, he did the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the Monster Mash. And then you go back to the wow. Let's hear you guys. Scooby-Doo wow. Scooby-Doo wow. Scooby-Doo wow. Now there's just one more part, boys and girls, before we get started. We have just this awkward bridge in the song. I don't understand why it comes in after the second verse, but that's okay. It's a classic. So it goes, the zombies were having fun. Scooby-Doo-wah. The party had just begun. Scooby-Doo-wah. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. Okay, we got it. Let's do it. Now let's kick it off, guys. Let's hear yours. Scooby-Doo-wah. I was working in my lab very late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the Monster Mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. Now the zombies were having fun. The voices had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. Igor in chains met by his baying hounds. The coffin bearers were about to arrive. With their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5, they did the mash. They did the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash, they did the mash. It caught on in a flash, they did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. Now out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. It seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and he shook his fist and he said, whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash. It's now the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash, it's now the mash. It caught on in a flash, it's now the mash. It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of our band. The Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the smash was meant to. Why don't you get to my door and tell him Mr. B sent you? It's called the mash. He did the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the Monster Mash. Wow. Well, that was super fun performing with you, boys and girls. Look this week for some more Halloween videos from Musical Minutes with Mr. B. Until next time, love you. Mean it. Bye.